And now welcoming back to the Pima 50 years later, Tina and Steve Israel.
Amy, you can turn it off. Just press the space button.
Oh my goodness, we get to follow that. Wow. All right. Well, 50 years, a love story filled with family and friends. We want to thank you all for coming today to help us celebrate this special day on our journey. To Amy and Louise, and Joel and Elizabeth, thanks for all the planning, and who, along with our preciouses, Evan, I think that's the word, Evan and Lauren, surround us with love and care. We are so fortunate. From our meeting at Temple Emmanuel's Singles Lavalier program, to our first date screening of the movie Love Story, we've had a wonderful journey. We've had each other in happy and sad times, and many days with good health, and some with health issues. Time goes by in a blink. We think positive, with there being much good in the world. We feel gratitude for our good fortune. We feel fortunate that our personalities balance each other out, even when we disagree. With two rabbis officiating, it was a marriage of two families, and we honor those who are here only in spirit. Steve is my rock. With his calming nature and reassurances and support, he is my shelter.
Ruthie was kind enough to ask me before we got started what the secret was to 50 years. And then she answered her own question with compromise. And she's a relationship expert. She should know. Professionally expert. In a related story, this afternoon we're going to Fair Park Music Hall to see Wicked for the third time. Once would have been enough for me. So the upshot of this is compromise is pretty much the answer. And now the written part of my brief remarks. I want to echo Tina's appreciation of our amazing family and friends who have always been there for us, including everyone here today, those who are unable to attend, and those watching a video recording in the future. What can you say about a wife who laughs at your wobbly jokes, who surrounds you and your grandchildren with warmth, and who accepts you who you are? What you can say to that wife is, I love you and I appreciate that all you've meant to me. May we have many days ahead with good health and surrounded by family. And may we count on each of you to keep our 50-year tradition going.
Family is the best.
I believe there are a few others who may wish to speak. Peggy, may I call on you first?
Well, so many beautiful words have already been spoken, and mine are just an echo of that. But Tina and Steve, your legacy is clear at the table before you. Not only your children, but your grandchildren really are reflections of you and those who come before you. But your legacy is not limited to those at this table. It's really reflected in each of us and how you've touched our lives with the examples you've set in your own lives. So we are all so fortunate to those who've come before us, but those who are with us as well. And you've made huge contributions to all of us. So we we value you independently, we value you as a wonderful team, and we value you always.
Thank you.
And Paul, I believe you wanted to say some words?
Yes, I'll use the microphone. So I'm trying to picture the date, and I'm hoping the honorees might be able to help me. But Tobolowsky family get-togethers often revolve around watching sports on television. I remember at Baxtershire, there was a basketball game, professional basketball game on television. Patrick Ewing and the New York Knickerbockers were playing, and I'm on the left end of the couch. And on the right end of the couch is Uncle Sylvan. Between us are Tina, my cousin, and Steve Israel. And at a public function, at a basketball game, they are holding hands between me and Sylvan. And I'm thinking, Tobolowsky's public display of this kind of action, I was stunned and shocked. And I, like, you know, I had myself a date every 3 or 4 years. And to see Tina and Steve holding hands between me and Sylvan, I still remember. So I think it was over the Christmas break. I'm wondering, is it possible that we watched a basketball game at Baxtershire before you went out that night?
Sure.
So the night of their first date, they're already going at it on the couch. And I was there. And Sylvan is glued to that game. And Sylvan's not turning his head. And I'm trying to watch the game, but I was thinking, whoa, where does this go? Well, it goes, it's still going, isn't it? It's 50 years and a few months later, it's still going. And I thought in the world, which can be awfully messy at times, how wonderful it is to have people like the honorees in your life, to have family that is a source of joy, stability, and love throughout our lives. So with love and with really happy memories of every moment we've been together, congratulations to Tina and Steve.
Amy, what could I say that would be any different than what everybody else has said? It's a wonderful occasion. I love the occasion.
And on that note, we thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to continue to stay, have more coffee, enjoy whatever is left of the food. And again, mazel tov to our honorees today.